what we're going to do, I just started recording. We are going to look at Jackie Chan first. We're going to look at his craziest stunts. First part of this video is going to go on YouTube because this is going to be an actual stream. I am going to play games later, but first we got to settle this. Who is the craziest stuntman, Jackie Chan or Tom Cruise? We're starting with Jackie. Let's get into it. Now, I've never seen any of these videos, so I'm going in completely unbiased. I'm going in completely blind. I don't know what it's going to look like, but we will see. I wish I could keep this on for the whole video, but I cannot. I cannot because I got to put my headphones on. That way, y'all don't hear the echo of the video twice. Let's get to it. I think I'm going to do this one. Top 20 greatest Jackie Chan stunts.
Quite a tough guy, huh? Well, we know about your special training.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for those instances where
Welcome
Jackie
to Watch
Chan
Mojo.
proved he was a martial arts legend. Bonus, during the list, we're joined by action designer Young Lee and Jackie Chan stunt team member Andy Chang.
上级的计划很周详，我们执行任务的时候有漏洞。
Number 20, Bulldozer, Mr. Nice Guy. This Jackie Chan outing
I remember
from
that movie.
1997
That
may
movie
not
was
be mentioned
gas, too.
alongside some of his better known
shit.
work, but perhaps it should.
Get in, get in, get in! Quick, 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 quick!
She
At
running
the
slow
very
as
least,
hell.
Fans new to Chan's stunt team would be advised to check out this scene when Jackie struggles from beneath the wheel of a
What?
bulldozer. The sight of Chan bicycling his legs along the treads as they threaten to crush him from below is enough to give us heart palpitations. Meanwhile,
forgot he
the
did
orchestra
that.
of explosions that occur after Jackie commandeers the bulldozer features extras who barely make it out of the blast radius without their butts being burned. Yowza.
Jackie. Giancarlo.
Nah, Jackie a goddamn nutcase.
Number 19, Superfoot Fight, The Protector.
Superfoot.
This film from director James Glickenhaus is something of an anomaly within the filmography of Jackie Chan.
Ooh, I don't
It's
think
a
I've seen this one.
hard R action flick with a very American
A hard R? Nah, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. Oh, hell no.
and an edgier performance from Jackie.
Well, it seems that this affair will come to a happy ending after all. There only remains one last piece of entertainment.
The Protector also features a dream fight near its climax, as Chan faces off with kickboxing legend Bill Superfoot Wallace. This one is admittedly more about the fight choreography than any death-defying stunts, but the pair puts in such a workout that the end results are astonishing. Wallace and Chan utilize everything from standard punches and kicks to diving headbutts during their clash, adding to the gritty realism of The Protector as a whole.
I ain't know what that was. Yeah. That one don't count.
18, Failed Jump, Rumble in the
I was just talking about this movie. Yeah, see, I knew about this one.
Bronx.
You are all garbage!
This mid-90s entry may be a Hong Kong martial arts comedy,
Hell
but
no,
it found
bro.
global success and featured an accident caught on camera.
Ooh.
Chan was attempting to leap onto a hovercraft from a
Ooh,
bridge.
shit. Yeah, dog. That jump he did from the parking garage to the building next across the street, he did that shit for real. And to some of the younger people out there, that might not have looked that crazy. There was no wires, no harness, no catch net, no nothing. He just did the shit. If you fuck up and hesitate at the last second, you're dead. There's no, oh, well, let's run it again. You'll die. He had to be like 6 stories up, you'll die.
But ended up breaking his ankle in the process.
Yep.
The sequence was eventually finished, and the version audiences ended up seeing featured Jackie in a specially designed cast that was made to look like his character's shoes.
Ooh,
It's yet
shit. Yeah, you saw his leg buckle. That shit was real.
another testament to just how far Jackie Chan and his team will go to deliver movie magic.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, no one's trying to kill me. I'll show you
Wait.
again. I'm jumping.
Hey, don't jump! Don't jump! Just relax!
Number 17, Platform Brawl, Armor of God 2, Operation Condor. The production of Armor of God 2, Operation Condor was marred by
Oh, no,
a
that
step
was-
gone wrong, whereby Jackie Chan actually ended up breaking his sternum. However, that same film also features one of Chan's best successful
He
stunts.
was so
This
fast,
dizzying
bro.
platform fight feels like a video game.
Nah. Jackie crazy as fuck.
As Chan battles baddies in a very unstable setting.
Bro, look at this shit, bro. I thought it was... I don't think I've seen this one. I don't think I've seen Operation Condor. Look at this shit. This look like a level on Super Mario Party. Like, I mean, not Mario Party, but Super Mario. Like, Jackie, what were you thinking? Dog, you could slip and get caught in between those What the fuck?
The platforms move up and down,
That was weird.
lifting up Chan and his antagonists as they struggle to maintain their balance. The fact that such awesome fight choreography was able to be achieved within this crazy setting just has to be seen to be believed.
Jackie 啊，你明唔明佢哋講緊咩㗎？
通常你唔明嘅嘢咧，我都唔會太明喎。我就係知道水同生命都好重要。
Number 16, Tumbled Trellis, Police Story. Most
Oh, I
fans
remember
of
this
Jackie
one.
Chan will
Oh,
tell you
shit.
to start with the Police Story franchise if you want to truly discover what made the man famous. And you know what? They're right.
Look how they just swinging that shit at him, bro. Look at this man.
This fight sequence shot within a mall is an embarrassment of riches when it comes to insane
Oh,
stunts,
shit.
including an early tumble by Chan over a
Oh,
toilet.
shit.
The lack of any sort of protection just makes the impact feel wince-inducing. As
No
we see Chan
protection,
get
bro. Oh,
unceremoniously
shit.
tossed through all sorts of debris. The look on Chan's face just sort of says it all. This could not have been fun to shoot.
This motherfucker. I'm tough, but that's another level of tough. Like, that's just goddamn crazy. He did that shit for real. Drove a motorcycle with a dude on it through a glass display. Jackie fucking crazy.
Number 15.
Jackie.
A crushing stunt. Crime Story. The opening of 1993's Crime Story contains an
Jackie.
excellent back and forth between scenes of kinetic action that are juxtaposed against an internal police evaluation.
陳幫辦，件事距離而家都48小時啦，你仲咁緊張嘅？問題喺邊？
Damn, she kind of bad.
冇啊。
咁你將當時嘅情形講一次我聽。
Oh, shit.
Jackie's character, Inspector Eddie Chan, is in the middle of a hectic gun battle against several organized crime figures. The scene features tons of vehicular action and bullets that seem to whiz by at every turn. There's also a stunt involving Chan standing in the way of a speeding
Oh,
car.
shit.
He dodges at the last second possible, and the car slams into the back of a van, pinning his legs. The actor was actually crushed during the first take and was forced to do it again to achieve the one we see on screen.
就算
What?
咁，我想請教下，如果你處於我咁嘅情況，
Jackie.
你會點樣面對呢種壓力嘅？
Oh,
我啊，
shit. I
我
know
會
that
向
shit
上司
hurt
提
like
我放假，
hell,
暫
bro.
時休息下。
Number 14, Hand-to-Hand Combat.
Hand
Hand
of
of Death.
Death, yeah,
Jackie
I remember
Chan,
that.
like many future martial arts stars, made his mark early with supporting roles back in the 1970s.
谢谢。
The actor also detailed in his book, I Am Jackie Chan, My Life in Action, about how he was knocked completely out cold while filming Hand of Death in 1976. That injury isn't shown in the finished film, but what we do see is early evidence of Chan's skill on screen. There's a great scene in the film where Jackie is engaging in weapons-based action against several opponents. Chan's fancy footwork is already clear at this early stage of his game, and his work during this scene provides
this
a
bad
standout
motherfucker,
moment
bro.
for Hand of Death.
我告诉你，这个地方有2种人不适合生存，一种是爱管闲事的，另外一种是少林子弟。
Number
and he
15,
was talking shit.
just hanging around. Police Story 3, Super Cop.
Oh,
what
shit.
would you do if you were faced with the kind of stunt Jackie Chan braves in Police Story 3 Super Cop?
你冇事嘛？
Jackie crazy. No, hell
Not
no.
only does this sequence involve Chan hanging from a ladder that's being carried by a helicopter, not only does the actor bounce around while dangling from said ladder, but the sequence also requires Jackie to leap from this copter onto a moving train. It's the sort of stunt that likely required expert planning, split-second execution, and a whole lot of prayers to ensure that everything went according to plan. Number 12, High Adventure, Armor
Jackie
of
is
God.
a nut,
The production
bro.
of 1986's Armor of God was infamous for an instance where a tree jumping scene resulted in a serious injury for star Jackie Chan.
Damn, the
However,
fuck is that, a
the
cult?
entire film is a bevy of more successful stunt riches.
Oh,
From the
shit.
battles with monks and Amazon women to
Damn,
the
them hoes fighting
outstanding
with heels
opening
on?
sequence. Chan's character
Oh, yeah, that
of
was
treasure
it.
hunter Asian Hawk repels with a rope, dives over hot coals, and successfully avoids
Jackie!
being speared. There's also
You
a
boxing
great
like
tumble
that?
down a hill before we get what's perhaps Jackie Chan's greatest stunt of all, performing with a pop group. Number 11, Snowboard Jump. Police Story 4.
Oh yeah, First Strike. Yes,
the
sir.
fourth film in Jackie Chan's Police Story franchise certainly didn't disappoint any of the man's fans back when it was released in 1996.
No, I was 4 years old when this dropped. Oh shit.
The film is chock full of exceptional stunts, such as this scene where Jackie is snowboarding down a mountainside. The sight of Chan leaping into the air and
Oh,
grabbing
yeah,
onto
the
a
heli.
helicopter is enough to make us catch our breath. First Strike then ups the ante, however, by having the copter blow up and for Jackie to be sent on another ride, back down into the powder.
Nice hat. Aren't you cold?
What do you think?
Number 10, Bungee Drop with a Twist.
Who am I?
Who
This is
am
one of
I?
my favorite films by him.
Adrenaline junkies. Bungee jumping is fun, right? Right? Well, maybe so,
Hell
but we
no.
don't think this quick but terrifying drop from
Wasn't his
Chan's
hands
second flick to be
handcuffed?
written and filmed in English
Oh,
is
bro,
quite
dog,
how
what?
you're supposed
Dog, watch. Look how crazy this motherfucker is. Watch this. This would have had my midsection torn in half. Watch this shit. Watch this.
do it. In this action comedy, Jackie
Look at this
seems
crazy
to be in
motherfucker,
total
bro.
control as he jumps off a ledge with a bungee cord wrapped tightly around his body.
Look at how crazy. Watch this. Ooh, Jackie! Jackie!
It's not a long fall, but the sight of that cord unraveling at frightening speed gives
Oh
us
my
nightmares about what
God!
might happen to Chan had something got caught up on the way down.
The people watching, they have no idea just how dangerous it is.
Yeah.
You look like it's funny. Oh, cool. It's not fun. Like I said, another guy, he broke his hip. He almost killed him.
Thankfully, it's all over in just a few seconds.
Oh my God,
with Jackie's
Jackie!
character taking off as if nothing happened just a couple of seconds after he hits the ground.
Nobody done that before, so nobody can teach you.
Yeah, no. I dead ass. Dog, a lot of his stunts, nobody's ever done them before, so they can't check your goddamn nut. There's no way. How? First of all, who was greenlighting this shit? Who was the safety coordinator? Like, oh yeah, no, we ain't doing this one. Like, bro, like he just said, nobody had ever done that before, so there's like no template on how you should correctly and safely do that. Jackie was just like, fuck it, I got it. Like, it was crazy, dog.
Number 9, Hot Air Balloon Jump, Armor of God. Talk about catching some air. The action-adventure Armor of God is known as one of Jackie Chan's best and most popular films, and it also contains some of his most memorable stunts.
Jackie.
One of these was a sequence that sees Chan take a giant leap of faith from a cave wall into the wild blue yonder.
That's the kind of cool thing that in those older Jackie movies, now everything that we do is always planned to perfection, whereas this is like, it feels, you see it's so real, even though it's so wide. Feel the panic.
Jackie's free fall feels like an eternity as a hot air balloon approaches in the distance. Then the balloon comes into frame, and we see Chan successfully nail his landing.
Bro, hell no.
Just watch this sequence and hold your breath.
He cannot get inside. You see the rope. They're so windy or reason. They don't have enough power to pull him in. You see, they're struggling.
Number 8, Parking Lot.
Oh shit! See, Rumble in the Bronx. I told you that was my favorite Jackie
Rumble
film.
in the Bronx is a bit more grounded in reality, but no less impressive, as Chan leaps from one rooftop to another during a fight/chase scene involving a parking lot.
Crazy ass. That's why they showed it like that. He did that shit for real.
Rumble in the Bronx was intended to be an entry point for North American movie fans to experience some Jackie Chan magic, and it honestly works. There's an approachability to the action and choreography that makes the martial arts film a breezy and fun watch, while the actual leap in question is as cool as any older Chan set piece.
Even in that Tom Cruise Mission Impossible scene. Did you see the one where he broke his ankle?
Ooh. Yeah.
Like that was pretty narrow compared to this.
The sight of Jackie taking a deep breath and launching across still makes us cheer today. Number 7.
You know that shit was his idea
Police
too.
Story 2. The Police Story franchise is a great place to start if you really want to dig into the meat and potatoes of Jackie Chan's best.
No, she's right, bro. If y'all haven't seen Jackie's films, like really seen his films, don't just base it off of Rush Hour. Those are the ones that are more grounded in reality. You gotta watch his other shit. Like some of the stuff that he made while in Hong Kong, like Police Story, like Jackie Chan First Strike, Who Am I think took place in South Africa. What else? Jackie done made so much shit. Like Drunken Boxing. I mean, not Drunken Boxing. The Drunken Master. Like y'all gotta watch his real shit. Jackie was doing stunts like this just off a whim, like an off idea. Him and his stunt coordinators.
Work. We've already touched upon the classic first film in the series, and that won't be the last time. But
look at this
sleep
shit,
on
bro.
The first sequel, as this glass window stunt is one of Jackie's wildest. It starts out with a couple of awesome jumps onto a moving bus, before Chan has to quickly lie down to avoid a sign. Then Jackie jumps off the bus through a pane of prop glass.
Look at this man. He did that shit for real, bro. Look at this man. This shit, it's so much shit that could have gone wrong. That's why they're showing it in slow-mo like that. He did that shit for real.
There's a camera guy who like ducks down and the thing goes right over him. Like, that's brave.
That's brave as fuck.
There's a lot of great cameramen in Hong Kong.
At least that's what we see in the finished film. The end credit bloopers seem to suggest that Chan either leapt through the wrong pane or that the stunt didn't work out correctly for at least one take, resulting in some concerning injuries.
We don't have rehearsal. We just
no rehearsal.
Guts he had. I mean, like
that's how much guts he had. Like Jackie just wanted this shit to look good.
When he knowing something he think he can do, he'd do it.
Number 6, Backwards on Hot Coals.
Oh yeah, I remember this. See, Drunken Master, I told you.
A lot of Jackie's police-themed work thus far in our list, but it's important to remember that Chan originally made his name making some legit kung fu classics. 1978's Drunken Master was unequivocally one of those movies.
While
the 1994 sequel also featured some worthwhile craziness for Chan's fans to enjoy.
See, y'all see the younger crowd out there. Y'all seen Twisting the Ass is crazy. Y'all seen Rock Lee do this in Naruto. I think that was in Shippuden. But dog, this is where that came from. This is where that concept came from. Jackie came up with that shit.
Don't believe us? How does Jackie falling backwards on actual hot coals grab ya?
Whenever they show the shit in slow motion like that, he's doing that shit for real. I saw this shit when I was like 9. This motherfucker crazy. I was 2 years old when this shit came out. Jackie! Oh my god! Oh, I know that shit hot. Yeah, he trying his damnedest to get out of that shit.
Impeccably choreographed from the jump. It also features a slow motion sequence where we see Chan make his way backwards through a fiery hot coal pit.
Oh my god. Jackie!
They didn't use any gel?
Nope.
He put that. You see, he have a gloves on the hand.
It's the sort of scene that makes us rub our eyes in disbelief.
Yeah, you see how they hold him down, bro. He did that
Jackie
shit.
Chan is this level of fearless.
It's gotta be super hot there.
We wouldn't do that today either.
Hell
Number
no.
5, hanging off a bus.
Oh shit,
Story.
this tame for
We're
him.
back to the Police Story franchise. This time with that aforementioned first movie, a full-fledged Jackie Chan banger.
That's a hill I slide with the cardboard every day after school. It's the moment I think I can do that. And that's that make me say, I want to do movie. I can do what he doing.
Jackie himself remembers this action comedy as one of his best in his autobiography. So who are we to argue?
Jackie!
The bus chase sequence alone is worth the price of admission, opening up with Chan hanging on for dear life to the back of the speeding vehicle. He then climbs his way up the side, fighting goons all the way.
It's a combination of balls and physical ability.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. After falling off, he catches up to the bus and decides to play chicken, standing in front of it, only for two men to figuratively crash and burn and take a nasty and reportedly unplanned fall to the concrete.
Oh shit!
Ouch. Number 4,
They
roller
fell for
skating
real.
through traffic. Winners and Sinners.
I've never seen this
1983's Winners and Sinners may not be one of Jackie Chan's most well-known movies, but
Yeah, I haven't seen
die-hard
this one.
action fans are well advised to seek the action comedy out, if just for this crazy stunt sequence. It starts off with Chan, on roller skates mind you, leaping and missing a car.
Ow!
He eventually catches up and gets on the chase, weaving in and out of traffic, holding on to any and every car on the road.
Jackie!
Oh my
God. That's like a Fast and Furious.
Alright!
Chan skates under a semi, lies flat in the street.
No, Jackie,
and
hell no!
allows the
Hell,
car over him.
Jackie, hell no, you ain't do that. Hell no, you ain't do that. Tell me you ain't do that. This motherfucker skated under the truck. Hold on, let's play it.
Leapfrogs motorcycles and basically does every
Jackie!
wacky thing you can possibly imagine. Check this one out for yourself and see what we mean.
That was crazy.
Number 3, sliding
Down
down
a skyscraper and Who Am
I?
Bo.
Jackie Chan was
Oh my
already a
God!
star by the time Who Am I hit in
Look
1998.
how.
But that didn't mean.
Look at that vantage point on that shit. He's so high up. Dog, the wrong gust of wind would have killed the fuck out of him. Like, dog, when he finally passes away, because ain't nobody gonna kill Jackie. You clearly see he invincible. Ain't nothing. Jackie not gonna die of no damn sickness. He gonna die of old age. Jackie gonna be like 92 and pass away. But when he finally leaves this planet, because he's what? Jackie just had a birthday. He's 71. Dog, when he finally go, I hope they play these shits on rerun every fucking day, because he truly is a legend. I call him the Asian superstar because he's such a fun person to be around. And then he's so funny, people forget he will beat the ever-living shit out of you. Like, damn, man, he's such an inspiration. Look at the angle of this shit. That's a damn near perfect 45-degree angle. You're dying from that.
He was through wowing us with hand-over-mouth, capital S shocking stunt work. Case in point, this absolutely ridiculous building slide that may end safely enough, but generates enough tension to make us hold our breath the whole time.
He's dead.
In this action comedy,
you see how they filming it?
Benny Chan, Jackie slides down this incredibly steep and incredibly smooth building at a height that's vertigo-inducing, to say the least.
When you slide the first few feet, it's okay. But when you go over 10, 20 feet, then you start, that speed is like, they're gonna kill you.
Add in how Jackie switches from walking vertically to going head first before finally making his landing.
Oh, he catches terminal velocity.
Holy crap.
I think they must have had a wire or something to slow him down right there so he'll hit that.
Who is he indeed? Number 2, Clock Tower Slip.
Crazy,
Project
bro.
A. Much has been made about the comparisons between Jackie Chan's style of physical comedy.
I swear to God, Jackie's movie titles be sounding like an anime, don't it?
And the groundbreaking silent movie work of legends like Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd. Chan actually hadn't seen those films prior to shooting Project A, despite this clock tower fall looking remarkably similar to Lloyd's Safety Last. Trivia aside, the movement and choreography both outside and inside the tower is a sight to behold,
yeah!
while the final fall through the two awnings is difficult to watch.
Oh shit! Jackie! Jackie!
The impact when Chan lands is wince-inducing, and it's even worse watching it in slow motion.
Samuel shooting something, and
Jackie.
then Samuel needs the set. So he's like, are you still not jumping? And then it's to go up there, and then he roll the camera and call action, and he let go.
Oh,
And he just
Before we continue,
let go,
be
bro.
sure-
Dog, imagine you doing a stunt like that and then somebody say, "Oh shit, we didn't get it," or do it again. What? And but that happened to him a lot. Like hell no.
To subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to
Jackie.
get notified about our latest videos.
See how he fell on his
You have
head?
the
That
option
shit
to
was
be notified
real.
For occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Shit.
Number 1, Glass Story, Police Story.
Then I go up.
Oh, he talk about it, yeah.
It's scared.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. I'm glad they left this for number 1. He said this was the scariest stunt he's ever done. This is the scariest one he's ever done. He could have died in like 2 different ways on this shit. Watch this.
Yeah, I'm not. I just ordinary people. I'm not a Superman.
Because what other Jackie Chan stunt could possibly take our number 1 spot? Forget the fact that this shopping mall fight scene starts off with a badass jump onto an escalator, because it gets even crazier after that shot. Police Story's final set piece makes the best of Chan's penchant for multiple
my God,
angles and replays,
bruh.
as the man slides down a pole covered in hot lights before crashing through sugar glass to the ground below.
Yeah, the build up, the bravery for that. Jackie did that shit for real and then fell into a glass house. Jackie! That's why they showed it again.
We have to be focused. It takes some time. It's not like you walk in and you'll be, oh, I'm in there.
Jackie.
You have to stand there, like, feel the, everything.
Chan suffered second-degree burns during the fall, while the impact of the landing dislocated his pelvis and hurt his back.
Oh my God, bro.
Gloves. Did he have gloves?
No, that is no glove. That's when he peeling his hand.
He didn't even wear gloves, and that shit took the skin off his head. This nigga's a dog. This nigga's a dog. Jackie a dog, bro. He jumped down there on a metal pole. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. That was real. He jumped off of that shit, off of that balcony, onto a metal pole. Y'all ever, like, climb the pole as a kid? After you get ready to start sliding down, that shit hurt like hell. Took the skin off his fingers. Slides down, second-degree burns from the hot-ass lights. Falls into a glass house, a little glass structure down there. What did they say? He broke what?
Did he have
No,
gloves?
that
Hurt his back, burns during the fall, while the impact of the landing dislocated his pelvis and hurt his back.
Dislocated his pelvis and hurt his back. Second-degree burns and took the skin off his fingers in one stunt. Jackie, what?
I don't even see gloves. Did he have gloves?
no that is no glove. That's
Hey, but I want to show y'all something real quick. I'm not gonna go back no more after this, but real quick, I want to show y'all something. Watch this.
See gloves.
The landing dislocated
Watch the fall.
his
Watch the fall right here, right?
pelvis and hurt his back.
I don't even see gloves.
And he got right up after that shit. Motherfucker's a dog. Jackie is a dog, bro.
Did he have gloves?
No, that is no glove. That's when he peeling his hand.
There's certainly no denying that the stunt looks freaking awesome, but we're glad he has since recovered. What was the first Jackie Chan flick you ever saw? Let us know in the comments.
Okay, that does it for Jackie. Oh my God, Jackie crazy as hell. How is he alive? How is it? Damn the stunt. Jackie, like, how are you alive? Oh my God. Whew. All right. We got Jackie squared away. Hold on a second. Never mind. We got Jackie squared away. I gotta check something real quick. Now, we're loading Tom Cruise. Or as I like to call him, Ethan Hunt. Let's see what Ethan got going on. So, we're probably gonna do another Watch Mojo. Probably do this one.
Those suits look like they could squash a neck in a second. Number 18.
Oh shit, wait, hold up. It started?
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down.
Is it just me or is the
for
the
top
volume is
20
down?
most intense Tom Cruise stunts.
Oh, you gonna swing? No, wait. You can bounce right off the roof.
Yes, I could.
Ain't that Jonathan Rhys-Meyers? Huh. Forgot he was in that.
For this list, we're looking at the craziest, most dangerous, and most outlandish stunts performed by Tom Cruise. Which of these stunts did you find the most entertaining? Let us know in the comments below. Number 20, water tank explosion, Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, I remember this
The
one.
stunts of Mission Impossible may seem positively rudimentary compared to what came later, but they're still impressive. In one of the movie's best action set pieces, numerous water tanks explode inside a restaurant, forcing Ethan to evade a giant surge of water. This was actually Cruise's idea because he wanted the film to contain a kick-ass action scene that would elevate heart rates. Nothing has changed.
I forgot what they
The
said.
stunt was originally performed with a stuntman, but director Brian De Palma was unhappy with how it looked. He then asked Cruise to do it himself, despite the dangers of exploding glass and 16 tons of surging water. Knowing Cruise, we're sure he happily consented.
Hell yeah.
Me. Why?
Number 19, the battle scenes, Edge of Tomorrow. Not even bulky battle suits can stop Tom Cruise from doing his own stunts. Both Cruise and Emily Blunt donned the battle suits for real, each of which weighed over 80 pounds and could require up to half an hour to crawl into.
All right, man, let's get the show on the
It'll take
road.
half an hour to put that shit on.
What's that noise? Let's go. Listen, man, I've never been in one of these.
The suits were specifically designed to show the actors' faces, and therefore lend a degree of authenticity to the movie's action sequences. If it
That
looks
movie
like
was
Cruise
gas.
is being tossed and thrown around inside an 80-plus pound exoskeleton, that's because he was.
You can tell by the way he moving that shit heavy, bro.
We're sure every possible precaution went into its safety, but count us out. Those suits look like they could squash a neck in a second. Number 18, cable suspension.
Oh yeah,
Mission
back where it all started. This was like one of the craziest stunts done on camera at the time, 1996. This is like one of the craziest stunts
Impossible. Even today, the defining image of the Mission Impossible
Like I said.
franchise is a black-clad Tom Cruise suspended an inch above a shiny white floor.
Yep. But that shot right there, that's one of the most iconic shots in cinema history, regardless of American films. It doesn't matter what it took place in. That shot was one of the most iconic shots ever. Like, first of all, it's the contrast. He got on all black, gloved up and shit, and then the room is white, so you can clearly see him, right? Number 2, the man is 4 inches off the floor, right? Dangling by a cable, 4 inches off the floor. And my boy just like, whoa, don't touch the shit. Don't touch it. It's like he playing Operation. Don't touch the sides, head ass. But, dog, watching this back in 1996 was crazy. This was crazy. So we like, hell no. There's no way that's real. 100% authentic. 100%. Look at this motherfucker. They dropped him and then caught him.
Color contrast visually pleasing.
What did I say? Didn't I just say that shit?
But the image just exudes suspense and spy movie thrills. It's evident that this is actually Tom Cruise being suspended. And while it's not one of the more dangerous things he's done, it's easily one of the most iconic.
Definitely the most iconic.
Do this.
Look at Ving Rhames.
We're going to do it.
Cruise had a hard time pulling off the stunt because he couldn't balance his body with the cable and his face kept slamming into the floor.
Oh,
to
shit.
remedy the problem, Cruise put British pound coins into his shoes to counterbalance his own body weight.
I heard about that. I didn't know if that was true or not. They say he had British pounds in his shoes to counter the weight.
I know what you're thinking, Krieger. You're thinking back in the computer room. I was up here. He was down there.
Number 17.
Hey, I'm glad they showed that part. Let me go back. Hey.
Abandoning the cockpit.
Hold on, it's fucking with the volume. Hold on, watch
Only
this.
Tom Cruise can American made.
Up here, he was.
Dog. Hey, Tom is such a megastar. People forget this genius, right? This savant, one of the most prolific actors ever, is 1 inch taller than me. Dog, I'm 5'6". Tom Cruise is 5'7". Look how short he is. You can't tell because like every time they compare him to somebody, it always makes him look like he's like 5'11" or some shit. Tom Cruise short as hell.
He was down there.
Number 17. Abandoning the cockpit. American made. Only Tom Cruise can talk producers into letting him fly a plane.
You know the routes? You can get in and out Estados Unidos with your fancy plane.
I saw that movie. That movie is based on a true story about Barry Seal and his connection to Iran Contra and his connection to the Medellin cartel. I think in real life, I think nobody in history has been hold worse than Barry Seal. The way they hold him, dog. If y'all haven't seen this movie, please go back and watch it. They hold the FBI, mind you, the FBI hold the absolute shit out of this man. They got him killed. I don't want to say how, but if y'all don't know his story is amazing. His story sounds like a movie happened in real life, and that's why they made it into a film. Dog, y'all got to go check that shit out if y'all haven't seen it. They hold the fuck out that man.
What kind of riches are we talking about here?
In any other movie, this would be seen as a monumental safety risk that could result in the star's death. But Cruise has a certain power in Hollywood, so he was actually allowed to fly a light aircraft for real.
Crazy as hell.
Even crazier.
He flying for real, bro.
Cruise's character, Barry Seal, abandons the cockpit to dump drugs out of his plane. According to director Doug Liman, Cruise actually did this too.
Tom! Dumping that shit all over the place.
Lyman was flying alongside Cruise when he performed the stunt, and by going to the back of the plane, he left it completely unmanned. As Lyman told Yahoo, Cruise went beyond a, quote, already outrageous stunt. That pretty much sums him up.
Dog, what if they would have hit a tree? He was sitting on autopilot and it's just flying. And he got out of the cockpit to go to the back. Dog. I don't think y'all realize how crazy that is. They let an actor do this. Granted, he ain't just any actor, but still.
Thrown into a car.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite. Bro, we gotta sit in. Dog, we gotta binge watch Mission Impossible films one day on stream. We're gonna do that shit. I might do it tomorrow for Friday. I might do it tomorrow because I don't think y'all realize how great these films were, and they kept getting better as time goes on, which almost never happens with film franchises.
Bombast really began with 3. This is when the series ramped up the action set pieces.
Yep,
and
this is
when Cruise really started to go crazy with the stunts.
And if you made it to the rooftop, took out the guards, and got the rabbits.
Look at Maggie Q, fine ass.
Base jump off the top. I need a shoot.
In the movie's signature scene, Ethan is ambushed on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel. Shortly after running out of the truck, a missile slams into the vehicle, and the shockwave sends Ethan careening into a nearby car.
Oh yeah, this shit, the way this looked, that shit was gas.
By Cruise, with a wire yanking the running actor into the parked car.
Did y'all hear that shit? It's so fucking crazy. Now, the missile, that didn't happen. The explosion was real, and him being snatched out in mid-air into that car was real. Let's run it back.
Explode by Cruise.
Let's run it back.
This stunt was actually performed by Cruise, with a wire yanking
Tom
the
crazy as
actor
fuck,
into
bro.
the parked car. The explosion caused by the missile and shattering windows were added in post, but the stunt was very real.
You ordered the Vatican
crazy, bro. The stunt was very real.
Resulted in a catastrophic attack.
Hey, look at Morpheus.
Number 15, flying in a military jet. Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, we should know.
Cruise.
Hey, they hold the fuck out of this movie. Top Gun Maverick should have won the Oscar. It got nominated, but it should have won the Oscar for Best Picture in 2022. They gave it to everything, everywhere, all at once. That movie was an absolute dumpster fire. I don't give a fuck what the committee says. I don't give a fuck what the Academy says. That movie sucked. Congratulations to the Asian support that movie granted. Congratulations to God, what is her name? Michelle Yeoh, because she deserved it. Her acting was incredible in the film. The movie was sorry as hell. The movie was like a damn fever dream just recorded on film. Like, anyway, this movie was so good, and this was some of Tom Cruise's best work. And this ain't even an action film. This is a suspense thriller / drama. It's not even an action film.
Is just living it up. The man has lived 10 lifetimes and has crossed off bucket list items along the way.
Jay Breckheimer, a genius.
The Navy and the Top Gun school to formulate how to shoot it practically. Because if we're going to do it, we're going to fly in the F-18s.
To make the flying scenes in this Top Gun sequel as authentic as possible, Tom Cruise and his co-stars actually flew inside fighter jets.
That's crazy as fuck.
Various IMAX cameras were placed inside the speeding aircraft, capturing both the dizzying sights and the actors' genuine struggles.
They did that shit for real.
You can't act that. The distortion in the face.
This required extensive training on the actors' parts because they were hitting up to 8 Gs of force.
8 Gs is
this
crazy.
This is enough to make someone vomit and even pass out, as is evident from the behind-the-scenes promos. This is what separates Tom Cruise movies from everything else.
That is pretty fucking crazy, bro. Actually flying a jet. And if I was on the movie and Tom did that shit, and he was like, hey, y'all going to? I wouldn't be able to deny him. I'd go to. I'd be scared as fuck. But a jet, bro. Like an actual fucking jet. Like, I would have did it, but I would have been shitting my pants, bro. I would have had to go change my shit. They did the shit with him. That's some peer pressure for your ass.
That's when he gets to work.
Number 14, Cliffside Motorcycle Chase. Mission Impossible, Rogue
Oh,
Nation.
shit.
We're not doing a lot of CGI. We don't have other stunt people do this.
And driving fast on these beautiful Atlas mountains on
Yeah, so fast.
incredible motorbikes.
The Mission Impossible franchise knows how to execute a great chase sequence.
Facts.
Rogue Nation contains one of the all-time best. Ethan chases Elsa Faust through a winding mountain road populated by massive drops that could kill a person in seconds. Naturally, it was Cruise himself who hopped on the bike, sped through the winding road, and took incredibly sharp turns while wearing nothing but jeans and a tropical shirt. In fact, the stunt team actually disabled the safety features on all the bikes to make the footage more exciting.
Yo, they took the safety features off the bikes. That's crazy.
We're going to disable all that, obviously, for the crash, so it lets us have a bit of fun with it.
And therein lies the magic of Tom Cruise. Making something even more dangerous than it already is.
Hey, he be talking them into some shit, bro.
Just to get a cool shot. Number 13, Shanghai Bungee Jump.
Oh,
Mission
yeah.
Impossible 3. Many people pay good money for what Tom Cruise gets paid to do. Such are the bonuses of being a megastar and professional stuntman.
I work for an agency. It's called IMF.
What does that stand for?
Impossible Mission Force.
In one of
That
Mission
shit sound
Impossible
fake as
3's
hell.
greatest scenes, Ethan bungee jumps off Shanghai's Bank of China tower before slamming into and sliding down a wall of
Tom!
windows. Cruise performed the
Oh, nah, he
initial
a dog.
bungee
He a
jump
dog for that.
himself. And this is evident simply by watching the movie. In one smooth shot, the camera lingers on Cruise's nervous face before tracking him across and over the side of the building.
You always can kind of tell
You're
which.
getting vertigo just watching.
Dog, you can always tell which shots, like which stunts are real by the angle and whether or not they focus on the actor's face. If the angle follows them the whole time, like one pan, and they lock it on their face, they're doing that shit for real.
The darn jump. Never mind actually doing it.
He crazy
Number
as
12,
fuck,
car
bro.
chase. Jack Reacher.
He ain't scared of shit.
In the Jack Reacher novels, Reacher is described as
That
being
movie was so
6'5"
good, bro.
and 250 pounds. As such, fans were not exactly thrilled to hear that Tom Cruise, who stands at just 5 feet 7 inches, would play the iconic character in the cinematic adaptation. However, Cruise more than made up for the height disparity by performing all of his own driving stunts in the film's adrenaline-fueled.
I knew. See, I told you. When they focus on the actor's face and then the camera follows them the whole way, that shit was real.
To call this stunt dangerous would be a gross understatement, as it not only required Cruise to pull off a handful of high-speed maneuvers, but also required him to smash into walls and cars while dodging oncoming traffic.
That muscle car is so
If
sexy.
only he did Uber.
I think that's a Chevy. I think that's a Camaro SS. Probably a 1975.
Number 11, Knife Near Eye. Mission
Oh
Impossible
yeah. First of all, this probably was the best fight scene. Now he's had way better action scenes, but this might be the best fight scene he ever did.
In this film's climactic fight scene, IMF agent Ethan Hunt finds himself locked in a battle to the death with antagonist Sean Ambrose. After some truly vicious hand-to-hand combat, Ambrose pulls out a knife and leaps at Hunt, who manages to stop it from turning his eyeball into a kebab at literally the last possible second. And while director John Woo wasn't exactly thrilled to hear that Cruise wanted to do the stunt himself, he must have been pleased with the final result, which makes it perfectly clear whose eyeball is on the line. If we are to glean anything from this scene, it's that not all stunts require car chases or explosions to be considered insane.
Okay, so she didn't explain it, but backstory real quick. When he went down with the knife, it stopped. The only thing that was, like she just said, that was him for real. The only thing that stopped that knife from piercing his actual eye was a goddamn cable that they attached to the back of the knife. So the shit just like locked into place. If that shit would have like, because the other actor's hand is on it. So if it would have disconnected, if he would have pulled too hard and snatched that bitch for whatever apparatus that they had it connected to, Tom would have got pierced through the eye and probably into his brain, killing him. He crazy as fuck, like for no reason. You too rich to be that damn crazy.
Number 10, motorcycle chase, night and day.
Oh, I remember this cute little film.
Tom Cruise's
Cameron Diaz bad as a motherfucker. She was her absolute finest when she did The Mask. But she was bad in this movie too. Oh my god.
Movies, Night and Day still
She was
features a
bad,
sensational
bro.
action sequence. Roy and June, played by Cruise and Cameron Diaz, race through the running of the bulls on a motorcycle to save Paul Dano's Simon. While they didn't actually drive through the bulls, the sequence still contains a lot of great stunt riding from Cruise. One stunt a bit later in the sequence was actually Cruise's idea. To shoot at goons behind them, Cruise flips Diaz to the front of the bike and drives with her facing behind him.
Take the guns.
Okay.
Here.
What next?
Let him have it.
The actor is always looking for fun ways to spruce up a scene.
She's so goddamn
and
fine.
This is a great example of his work ethic. Number 9, Almost.
Oh yeah, I remember this
The
one.
Last Samurai.
I remember this one. First of all, The Last Samurai is in my top 5 greatest films ever. Well, not greatest films, but my top 5 favorite films.
To prepare for his role in The Last Samurai, Tom Cruise underwent multiple months of martial arts training, a fact that is not hard to discern while watching the film. However, something that is hard to
Wait,
see
what
is
the
that
fuck?
Cruise was almost decapitated when a mechanical horse malfunctioned. The scene
Wait,
called
hold
for
on.
Cruise and Japanese actor Hiroyuki Sanada to charge at each other.
Wait, time out. So I had a feeling somebody wrote some shit on here. And now we've seen the first verse of the Air Force song, followed by the Miss Creed, Loud, Proud, and Together. Sergeant Schneider on your ass. Who is this? Obviously, you know me from tech school, but like I don't recognize. This is your first time watching my stream, but I've never seen your tag, your Twitch handle before. Who is this? Who is this? Parejo? Is that who this is? Gotta be, right? Oh my god, I haven't said that in so long. It's been what? I've been here for 5 months. Just over 5 months. And now we were seeing the first verse of the Air Force song, followed by the Miss Creed, Loud, Proud, and Together. 1, 2, Red Up, sing. I'm not gonna sing it. That's crazy. Who is that, bro?
They're on robo horses, with Sanada's horse stopping at a specific mark to ensure Cruise's head remained.
Wait,
atop
did
his
she say
shoulder.
robotic
Sanada's
horses?
actor Hiroyuki Sanada to charge at each other on robo horses, with Sanada's
Oh, they're
horse
robotic
stopping
horses.
at a specific mark to ensure Cruise's head remained atop his shoulders. Alas, the horse must have blown a fuse because Sanada, and more importantly his sword, kept going. And when it finally stopped, it was just inches from Cruise's neck. Talk about a close call.
Oh
Number
shit.
8, hanging on a wire. Minority.
Yeah, I heard about that. So the story that she was just saying, Hideyoki Sanada is such a master swordsman that he had a real sword charging at Tom Cruise, getting ready to cut his head off, right? And you know his mechanical horse didn't stop on time, but he's such a master swordsman. He pulled back at the very last second and he was only inches away from here. Because had he kept going, that his head would have went off. He would have cut his head off.
Authority report.
You gotta respect people with skills.
Sci-fi noir takes place in a futuristic world.
I remember this movie. This movie was so good on the low.
They're even committed. Cruise plays John Anderton, a pre-crime officer who goes on the run after being accused of future murder. While being chased by a group of jetpack sporting officers, Cruise's character must make a tough decision: take a leap of faith or be arrested. Obviously, he goes for the former, and to pull it off, Cruise was suspended with the help of an 80-foot rig and dropped at high speed towards another stuntman. With the help of more than a mile's worth of cables, Cruise was dropped, then dragged across a massive soundstage. That must have hurt. Number 7. Hanging and falling off a helicopter.
Oh yeah,
Mission
this
Impossible
crazy mother.
Fallout. The Mission Impossible movies always have great climaxes. In Fallout,
It's
contains
Superman.
a magnificent helicopter chase.
It is though.
Actually saw Cruise
Hey, fuck this next movie that's about to come out. Henry Cavill is Superman.
flying the aircraft through the snowy mountains. The chase begins with a pulse-pounding helicopter jacking. To perform the stunt, Cruise ran towards the helicopter, grabbed onto its dangling rope, and was lifted dozens of feet into the air. He proceeded to dangle from the flying helicopter with a safety line that was digitally erased in post. Eventually, Ethan slips from the helicopter's landing skid and free falls dozens of feet onto a net below. Cruise actually
Oh my
performed
God,
this free
bro.
fall numerous times, having missed the net on multiple occasions.
Boy,
Tom's
he
looking
fucking
up at me.
crazy.
I'm hanging out the helicopter because I'm doing all the cues and everything, and he's reaching as if he's trying to go up when he slips, and I'm looking directly into his eyes, and then he lets go and he falls down the line and hits the net and grabs on.
And to think, Cruise is still doing insane stunts like this in his 50s. Number 6. Rock climbing.
Crazy
Mission
as
Impossible
hell.
2. How do you reintroduce a character like Ethan Hunt to filmgoers after a 4-year absence? By having him free climb a section of Dead Horse Point State Park, of course. Despite the concerns of the studio, Cruise insisted on doing the extremely dangerous stunt himself.
Of
and
course.
Without a safety net. All he had was a harness and a few cables that were digitally removed in post-production. Even so, the stunt was so stressful that director John Woo refused to watch. At one point, Cruise tore a muscle in his shoulder while jumping 15 feet from one section of rock to another.
Dog.
The final result
It's
was
so crazy, bro. He's an HR nightmare. Like, I swear to God. They'll be like, hey, man, I don't know if you should do this shit. This shit too dangerous. He's like, I don't know. Let's make it more dangerous, and then I'm going to do it myself. They don't make people like that no more. They really don't.
so thrilling, it gives us goosebumps.
Tom fucking crazy, bro. Hey.
Number 5. Plane sequence. The Mummy.
I forgot about this
The
movie.
Mummy may not have hit the mark with critics, but you'd be hard-pressed to argue that this scene, in which a plane dramatically crashes to the earth, is not worth the price of admission. Initially, the
I
scene was
forgot
supposed
all
to be
about this
filmed
movie.
using
I saw
wires
it.
and a rotating set.
Whoa! That shit looked kind of fun.
He insisted that it be shot inside the Vomit Comet, a zero-gravity weightlessness simulator that more than lived up to its name during filming.
You can do this. You can do this.
64 takes and a whole lot of puking later, and they had their shot. Acting in these conditions must have been brutal.
Oh my
But
God,
as usual,
bro.
Cruise
Tom
managed to pull it off.
was in that hole for real.
Number 4. Holding breath for 3 minutes. Underwater. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Yeah. Tom.
The 5th entry in the MI franchise may as well have just been called Mission Impossible Tom Cruise Does a Bunch of Insane Stunts. In order to accurately pull off a single long take in which Cruise's character attempts to steal a secure file from an underwater vault, the action star straight up learned how to hold his breath underwater for 3 minutes. As if that weren't already mind-boggling enough. Stunt
3
coordinator
minutes
Wade
is
Eastwood
crazy.
claims that Cruise pushed his own physical limitations even further, learning to hold his breath for 6 whole minutes. You know what? The jury's still out on whether or not Cruise is part fish.
You see what I tell you? Difficult? Absolutely.
Number 3. Halo Jump. Mission Impossible Fallout.
Halo Jump is a sequence Tom and I have been talking about for a number of years.
This stunt has been in the back of Tom Cruise's mind for years. And now
Why
that he's
have
established
you-
himself
why
as
have you been
Hollywood's
thinking about
preeminent
that?
actor / stuntman, he was finally able to convince the studio to allow him to try it. A high-altitude, low opening.
I know they be. I know Tom be stressing them out like, man, here you go with that bullshit, Tom.
To jump from a height
if you die, we're all gonna get fired.
Opening their parachutes when they reach 2,000 feet. To pull it off, crews made over 100 jumps from a C-17 aircraft supplied by the United Arab Emirates. By successfully accomplishing this stunt, crews became the first actor to do a halo jump on camera.
We needed the UAE. Had they not stepped in, we would not have been able to accomplish the sequence.
Number 2. Hanging onto a plane during takeoff.
This shit is ridiculous, bro.
Rogue Nation.
I think I know what number 1 is. I think I know what. I'm pretty sure what number 1 is.
That's how Tom Cruise.
These are great videos, though. They got all the ones I was thinking about. They got all of them. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this crazy ass motherfucker, bro.
He's right. This stunt was so insane, so death-defyingly dangerous, that Cruise did it 8 times. That's how long it took them to get the perfect
8 times?
As he clings to the side of the aircraft, Cruise can only watch as his legs begin to flail about helplessly, overpowered by wind, as the plane ascends to 5,000 feet. If you're wondering how this didn't take the top spot on our list, just wait. We've got something even crazier to show you.
Bro, he's wearing a harness. He's attached to the helicopter. He's attached to the plane for real. But, dog, one broken piece of the apparatus, one broken piece of the device, he's dead. He's not wearing a parachute. They don't have some net down there to catch him. Like, I don't... Well, that's what makes the movie so great, because of how close they are to the real thing. He is on the side of a real plane that's flying at ridiculous speed. Like, this is motherfucking crazy, bro. Like, hell no. I'm not doing it. Like, dog, it's so much that could go wrong. Like, there's brave, and then there's like, bro, what are you thinking? You know what I mean? Like,
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest
Tom,
videos.
what is wrong with you?
To be notified for occasional videos or all of them.
Does Tom have kids?
Make sure you go into your settings and switch on.
Does Tom have kids?
Number 1.
Climbing the Burj Khalifa. Yep, I knew that was number 1.
Protocol.
This motherfucker, bro.
Standing 2,700.
For those of y'all who don't know, the Burj Khalifa, without a doubt, is the tallest building in the world. They had such a worry about high winds, because you know the higher up you go, the stronger the winds get. He is so... You can see it in the reflection. Look how high up this man is. And once again, no parachute, no catch net, no nothing. Just a harness, some gloves, some sneakers, and a cable.
22 feet tall. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, standing 2,722 feet tall. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai is the world's tallest structure. So naturally, Tom Cruise felt the need to run, climb, slide, and rappel down its exterior from hundreds of floors up while filming Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Being suspended over 1,000 feet in the air would make most people cry for their mamas. But behind-the-scenes footage shows a totally chilled-out Cruise tackling the stunt as if he were part bird. The stunt was deemed so dangerous that Cruise's insurance company forbid him from doing it. So he hired a new one. He has come a long way since Oprah's...
Hell no. Tom crazy as fuck. Hey, hold up. Hey, dog. His insurance company was like, hey, man, no, fuck that. You ain't doing that shit. We don't want the responsibility. Hey, we don't want the responsibility. Tom fired their ass and was like, well, shit, fuck it. I'll do it myself. Like, what you mean? What you mean? You hired them to insure your life. And he like, nah, I'm good on that. Like, what? Like, bro, come on. Come on, Tom, you tripping. Hell no, he tripping for that.
Couch.
Look at this shit.
Couch.
Dog.
So
This part right here,
tackling the stunt as if he were part bird.
This part right here, ridiculous as fuck. Look at that.
Cruise's insurance company forbid him from doing it. So he fired him and hired a new one. He has come a long way since Oprah's couch. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this.
Wow. Dog. I don't know what to say about all that. That's taking in a lot. Oh, there you have it. There you have it. We've seen the craziest stunts from the Asian superstar known as Jackie Chan. We've seen the craziest stunts from the maniacal 5'7" known as Tom Cruise. And after seeing what we saw, based on just the sheer scale of the stunts and how close to death he came, I gotta give the craziest stuntman ever, the greatest stuntman ever award has to go to Tom Cruise. I love Jackie. Jackie ain't never suspended himself from a goddamn plane while it was flying for real. Jackie ain't never climbed the tallest building in the world or did a halo jump. Like, just the scale of those and how your margin for error is literally paper thin. Most of Jackie's stunts would result in serious injury, but not death. Most of Tom Cruise's stunts would result in death, not serious injury. Like, it's so much stuff that we just saw that would have ended his life. We're going to end it right there. I think it's Tom Cruise. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Both of them are absolutely insane, and both of them are literally world treasures. And it's going to be a sad, sad day in history when they finally leave this planet. But I got my vote on Tom Cruise. What y'all think, man? Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. I know I don't upload often. As I was just talking about right here on camera, y'all know I'm in the Air Force. I can't be around as much as I would like to. I still got 5 years left on my contract. So, as I said, as always, I'm DEFF-SOUL, and we out of here, y'all. For the YouTube video, not for the stream.